right, as you take the B sharply, based on how the bill, but make we start to the rush make I check all these ones first. Yes, the papers them then they here. I they look all the papers them. So we'll go check them one by one. I they see the day here this morning. The Vanguard itself day here. Saturday Punch they displays this morning. And I do see all of them. The Guardian on Saturday. The Guardian on Saturday day here. Which other one day here now? All of them day here. The Guardian day here. The Nation, Daily Trust Saturday, This Day, Saturday Punch. Which other one? Then plenty. Saturday Independence, the Daily Times, Daily Times day here. Which of them? Saturday Vanguard, Saturday Sun, Saturday Telegraph, Saturday Tribune. Everything. We go put them out for inside all of them this morning. All right, so sharply they call me the chief priest. Waiting paper, they talk. Shortly 7:01. Now waiting time, don't they talk quickly? Make we start to the check them one by one. Quickly, the first paper where they here, where we they see this morning, the Guardian, they here. Make we start to the rush. The big headline for the Guardian this morning is a onslaught against PDP dissidents. It's an onslaught against PDP dissidents, split National Working Committee members. So all of the suspensions, and the disciplinary committee action and all of those ones, that one don't be like say don't they cause some kind of internal crisis, especially among the National Working Committee members for inside of PDP there. Okay, so that one day there. Then we see the picture where they there. Actually, today is World Tuberculosis Day. Okay, so today, so now World Tuberculosis Day, yes, I believe actually yesterday. So, but the pictures where they put it there today, the pictures where they put it there today, they on top of the Guardian, Nadia cover image this morning. So, yes, Nadia cover image where it be this morning. Okay, so sharp, as we take the check, I'm going to still move ahead on top of the matter. They go yesterday will be number 24 day, and World Tuberculosis Day, and scoffing to mark that one. The cover picture here, where they see different groups where they mark World Tuberculosis Day. So that one day they on top of the cover image for the Guardian. All right, so the big headline I don't share with you. Then we see Ekweremadu, why wife was taken to prison immediately. Hey, immediately. Now wow. So the wife was taken to prison immediately. That one day there for inside of the Guardian newspaper. So very sad one there. But it's still the Ekweremadu story. Now and enough lessons to go around. Enough lessons. They does that story to go around for everybody. Not be time to for me. If you ask me, not be time to judge and time to condemn. Because already waiting that they go through is enough hard time for them. It's enough hard time. It's enough. But then lessons they there. If you no go fit talk, say you go see all these things finish, you go follow this story, where you no go pick one or two things from inside as lessons. Whether you be political class, whether you be anybody where you like, maybe I believe there's something there for you to learn from this particular incident. All right, so that one day there. Then on top of the Guardian on Saturday, still jubilation in Osun as appeal court reverses Adeleke sack. Osun jubilation, appeal courts don't uphold or reverse Adeleke sack or uphold in election. So they don't reverse in sack. We're based on one or two. But then now appeal court, the option of Supreme Court still there for Oyetola. Well, we're going to observe to see how it be. CBN orders banks to open Saturday, Sunday to ease naira scarcity. Well, I get some info. Personally, I don't really see the cash, but I get some info yesterday. Say many banks for some part of town for Abuja, many banks being pay people. Different banks pay people. In fact, you get the one where they direct me. Somebody say go there, nah, go there, nah. Say if you go there now, say no queue, no line. Say the bank they pay. Say even if you want 100K, I say. But I just look and say I get something when I do, so I know confit go. They say people they go collect money. I don't really see now person they tell me. So I go like hear from you. You where they hear me voice this morning. I go like hear from you. How far you really see the money collect? Because even as the hot now, CBN they don't order bank made them open on Saturday and Sunday to take meet up so that they go ease the matter. All right, so that one day there. And we see 2023 election, ACF laments religious ethnic factors, call for paradigm shift. That one said, he did here this morning. Buhari not reluctant to hand over to Tinubu presidency. Presidency, they say, make can I leave all this kepu talk now? Make can I leave kepu talk? Who talks say Buhari they reluctant to hand over power to Tinubu? Make can I leave this thing now? Say this is what they say interim government. Make can I leave them? So now source from the presidency, now they talk that particular one. Say, why do they reluctant to himself in one hand over power? Not be say they reluctant to hand over the power. So that one day there, women still suffer from time poverty and unpaid work. Women still suffer from time poverty and unpaid work. Now somebody they talk so. That one day there, based on how it be. All right, so all of them now waiting there for inside of the Guardian on Saturday. Then make we check the Nation. The Nation Saturday. All right, the big headline there say naira scarcity. CBN in frantic moves to avert NLC strike. You know, forget the NLC. They don't talk. Say Wednesday. This Wednesday they come 29th of March. Say any attempts. Say na strike go end am. Any attempted attempt, say na strike go do what? Na strike go end am. Now so they take talk. So that one day there for inside of the matters, and we go to follow them. They go. So they say naira scarcity. CBN and frantic moves to avert NLC strike. NLC don't they insist say based on the cash crunch. Say so hopefully before Wednesday things go stabilize enough to prevent NLC from going to strike. And don't forget saying that NLC and all the other appendages, both ASU, both all the other unions, where be say NLC na their umbrella body, all the other unions, everybody, even ASU again. So now something when they be say anything we then go do to avoid them, make they avoid them, because those strike they come with your own kind of hardship. If you add that one, they come with your own kind of stress. You add them on top of the cash crunch. You add them on top of the fuel queue where we see for some parts of the country. You add all those ones. Add them to waiting to happen for the political atmosphere. You add everything up. You know, go all go well. So anything where they need to do to make sure say that strike no happen, I beg make them do them. CBN, the CBN governor, anybody where they see their moves, we they see the instructions, the directives, but make we see the impact for street. Make people go ATM, collect money, make cash day, and make everything sort out so that this strike no go come with his own higgy haga again. 10 minutes past 7, we see the check up the Nation on Saturday. Waiting paper talk this morning. PDP crisis deepens as Anyim, ex-Katsina governor, slammed the party. PDP crisis deepens as Anyim, ex-Katsina governor, slammed party. My suspension act of cowardice, says ex-Senate President. Then Pius Anyim they talk about say, yeah, that suspension when they suspend me, now can I be coward? When I be coward, this one an act of cowardice. Now be this one. Now so in the talk, Benue PDP passes vote of confidence on autumn. Benue PDP passes vote of confidence on autumn. You remember, say them be done they tell autumn say you go need to go check or go for the disciplinary committee, go submit yourself. Anything where they tell you there, anything where they tell you there. Make you follow up. So based on that discipline committee now, but instead of PDP for Benue State there, Benue PDP say yes, autumn. We continue to support autumn. That one means them pass vote of confidence on autumn. They still believe and they still support and they still stand by them based on the whole matter. Now it can't be like say the whole move with the National Working Committee or the leadership of the PDP they make. I don't know. It be like everybody they oppose them. All the members of the PDP they oppose the same. They oppose the same thing because the people who didn't give suspension, they slammed the party. They saw everybody, and I don't know whether like the right time because now whether they go court litigation, where we say wanna enter election with divided front. Talk about PDP, many of the crises inside of the party after the election. Now, not time to try harmonize things, make the crisis not too much, so that we could harmonize things. But then we're going to follow up the gist as it be. A storm in Ondo chapter over next governorship poll. That one self did there. Ondo now don't the digaram. How you go take B based on the next governorship election for inside of the state there. All of them did there. Then the riders will follow that big headline where they talk naira scarcity, CBN in frantic moves to avert NLC strike. The riders will follow them. It say confirms evacuation of old notes to commercial banks. The other one, they banks extend closing hours to open branches on Saturday, Sunday. Cash crunch may linger as fears grow over insufficient notes. That one day there. Labor to monitor situation, review strike threats. Tuesday at J Road and they talk to Apex Bank denies suspending accounts of fintech firms. That one self he did there this morning based on how it be. Okay. Court of Appeal restores a delegate's mandate as a Osun governor. Oyetola calls for calm, says grounds exist for approaching Supreme Court. Oyetola say make everybody calm down. Say there are some reasons to still go to the Supreme Court. There are some grounds to go to the Supreme Court. So that one said they there. That one they there too, based on how it be. All right. Adeleke say yes. So say the judgment say it bring back confidence in the judiciary. Say make the people come believe in the judiciary. You know, say when judgment favor somebody, then go hail the judiciary. When the judgment no favor and somebody, that person goes talk to the judiciary, he has failed us. So when the now we see now where would they hear Adeleke talk say yes, say the thing don't restore confidence in the judiciary. That one day there. Presidency claim Buhari won't hand over to Tinubu na fake news. Say the one where they carry up and down where they talk say it be like say Buhari no go hand over to Tinubu. Say that one a fake news. Arewa Consultative Forum scores 2023 general elections high. That one self day there this morning, all of them for inside of the Nation newspaper this morning. More of partisan politics and crisis, internal party crisis, especially with the PDP. Now, waiting just the thing I don't see for two papers when I don't check now there. So make we check the other paper. On top of Daily Trust this morning, with the C, they say CBN asks banks to work Saturday, Sunday over cash crunch. CBN, they tell banks, work Saturday, work Sunday, over cash crunch. The riders, they say, pay salaries in cash to ease tension. Professor Owaleki, and I talk that one. Nigerians hopeful on relief. Yes, Nigerians, they get hope. So, Yes, Nigerians get hope. See, based on how it be, this whole thing. Now, well, me self, I follow the get hope. See, based on by this week, we suppose. In fact, when I say this week, self, from Monday, Tuesday, we suppose everything supposed done. They return back to normal and talk about cash circulation. Okay, so we'll go see how that one will take the pan out. But I don't know whether you don't see cash they collect now. Whether you don't go ATM or the enter inside of bank over the counter, they collect cash easily. Or at least easier than it be before, because I know say no go just easy ones. Crowd go still day, the process go still hard small, but at least the cash don't day. The cash don't day. Or let's say if I did wrong, I beg tell me say I did wrong. Say you never see the cash show for your area. Make I know whether only me they one corner they assume. But according by the headlines this morning, Nigerians hopeful of relief. That one day there. Then we'll see AFCON 2023 Super Eagles lose to Guinea-Bissau in Abuja. Now, wow, Super Eagles. Oh, wow. With all the squad we did that team, the squad we get for that team, I don't really know waiting again we need for Super Eagles, because Nigerians now need anything we go give Nigerians joy. Now Nigerians need. If now Super Eagles will be that source of joy, oh yeah. Because this one now will be saying Guinea-Bissau come Abuja now win Super Eagles for AFCON qualifier. I don't know how it could take be. But anyway, make we still watch them they go, because a lot they expected from the Super Eagles. A lot of things. Now still on top of entertainment for Daily Trust, they said Nigerian entertainers who break the ceiling without varsity degrees. Then some entertainers will break university degrees. We break the ceiling. Like so we blow. Them blow without university degree. You want to know some of them? They on top Daily Trust Saturday page 13. Now they but the picture we didn't draw there. They see the picture of Shena. Who be? I don't know the lady we didn't put there. With that Mercy Johnson. I don't know who this lady. They do me like Mercy Johnson. I know they sure. But the man we didn't put there now Don Jazzy. So they put two images there. For that story, Nigerian entertainers who break the ceiling without varsity degrees, Don Jazzy Day there as he take the B, and then the lady with the hair, maybe because of the makeup, I know they sure whether Mercy Johnson be this, Sabina who be this one. Anyway, we still they check they go. Daily Trust, now there we did this morning. Meet 48 women who made it to Senate assemblies, who made it to state assemblies. 48 women will make them to state assemblies, different state assemblies across the country. Now, for instance of Ekiti, they say Ekiti tops with 6. So Ekiti State gets 6 women for their assembly, for their state assembly there. 6 women for Ekiti State Assembly. That one, if you ask me, not bad at all. Kwara State get 5. Kano, Rivers, Borno, Osun, 11 others, they don't get even 1. Kano State no get 1 female lawmaker for their state assembly. Rivers no get. Borno no get. Osun no get. 11 other states they no get. But Ekiti get 6. Kwara get 5. Then the other rider we did there say, I know I'll make a change. 26-year-old female lawmaker. Yes, we remember this particular one. I think from Kwara State. 26-year-old lady. When one of the ones when they say they make the waves, we hear the name, we hear that particular one. Number 1 should be youth, young person. Number 2 should be woman. So it means our political landscape, they change the face of our politics. Many things don't they occur for our politics when they be say you go see upsetting. Then go upset person will be say in don't they yeah. If you say nothing they happen, somebody go come upset them. We don't see youths, 35-year-old, 26-year-old, 40-year-old, they win political offices against people we don't day on ground before them. So that one another thing. We don't see women, they come in, they take positions, they take places. All right, all of these things that to challenge the status quo, because I don't know why when they call for politics, they say women. I don't know why. Some people go tell you, say women self go make a better leader. I think now who talk that thing? Whether Maya Angelou, either Maya Angelou. So if you want to get something done, employ a woman. So women get way of, yes, everybody get their own downside, but women get way of, I believe, and I might be wrong, I stand to be corrected, women get chances of being less corrupt. Make I no go start this argument. If I start this one now go shake table. It go shake table. But to make I leave them like that. But many people go tell you, say, yes, women get some difference. And meanwhile, if we don't try something all these years, why not we try another thing? So maybe we need more women for we politics so that we go see whether our politics go change. Yes, whether we go see whether our politics go change. So that maybe, make we see them. Now, welcome development with this one. More and more women for the political space. So, there, violence, religion, cultural factors limiting women participation. Now, according by an expert, they say based on violence, say not be all the women go fit they come out. Like what happened for Kano State, where they see some of the lawmakers where police detain, lawmakers where carry firearms, carry gun, the ginger. And not be women no go fit do like that. Where crowd today, you go see women go carry firearm, the ginger, they threaten people. So all of those, when it comes to violence, when it comes to aggression, of course, say women no go fit hold their ground like that. Especially for that political season when it be say, it they look like, it seem like even the law enforcement agencies, they know the day everywhere at the same time. So some things fit escape their eye. So where we say women without the ginger, no. That violence is a very key reason why many women they take them easy. Then religious factors, say get some religious factors where they limit women. Some religious sects believe, even some Christian religious sects believe, say you get some of the restrictions and limitations where they're on top of that particular one. So religious factor they there, cultural factors they there. Some people believe that women no feel lead, or based on culturally, say women no guys na man na be natural or cultural leader. So all of those factors now be the things that will affect. But last 48 women still find their way to different state houses of assembly for inside of the country. That one day there. Nigeria ranks 141 out of 146 countries on women representation. You see where Nigeria dey? On top of what we concern women representation, out of 146 countries, Nigeria rank 141 on women representation. That one day there. So I believe, say, with this particular election, things will begin to change. This one will begin to change. So make we the observance small. Osun governorship appeal court affirms Adelike's election hours after claims of meeting Tinubu. CJN worships at Abuja mosque. That one day there, the evil grandma who set son, daughter-in-law, grandchildren ablaze. How can grandmama born in Pekin, born in daughter-in-law, and in grandchildren set them ablaze, can make them catch fire? Which kind of thing be that? How Reverend Father Aliyah won Benue governorship election under APC. That one day there. Kwankwaso had no hand in attack on my properties. Babanchinedu. Okay, now somebody they talk that one too. All of them day there. Okay, on to the next one. Make we check on one by one. This day here this morning. Osun State comes alive as appeal court restores a delegate's mandate. Join hands with me to build states. Dancing governor tells Oyetola, you don't extend olive branch. Say, Baba, join me. Let's work together. Court grants Obi Atiku permission to serve petitions on Tinubu through APC. That one day there, as they take the B, still on steel, we still the check Oni of Ife. Bingo Cuba, him and the wife, the country they call Cuba. Go there with a wife based on 102. So that one day there, presidency, Buhari never said he won't hand over to Tinubu. Says 13 communities already set up. 13 committees already set up to midwife transition. So they don't set up 13 committees already to see how they go do the handover on May 29. So that one said there. President's Daura community yearning to welcome him back. That one day there. They yearn to welcome him back. Fintry, INEX rec misled returning officer into declaring Adamawa governorship election inconclusive. That one day there. That nine according to Fintry. And Fintry, they talk that one. All of them, they there this morning for inside of this day this morning. As it be Saturday Punch day here. On top of Saturday Punch, the big headline says 17 new governors to inherit 2.1 trillion naira, $1.9 billion debts. Which kind of inheritance be this one? 17 new governors to inherit 2.1 trillion naira, $1.9 billion debt. That one day there. Benwe's Aliyah, Abia's OT to battle months of unpaid salaries, pensions. Well, those are some of the first challenges. I will tell one of my guys them, say, I don't really envy the governor-elect of Abia State, Alex Oti. I don't really envy him because the work winning go to now backlog of many things for Abia State. If you check road for a place like Aba, I tell somebody Aba be like a huge dump site. Some places from road for Aba, Port Harcourt Road or some kind of places, so some of the roads itself, not be motorable, they talk again, you know the motorable, that on a normal level. Not be even the motorability now, be the problem. The problem now, can leg pass it? Because normally motor, no, you know the motorable, that will not be problem. Now, machine and keke and leg, whether they go fit to pass some of those roads, especially now when rain don't they come. So the work where Oga Alex Uti get to do for Abia there, if Namibia, I go come up body from all the chit chat and banter because I hear some of the things when you don't they talk already. You know, be time to talk too much. As you don't give an acceptance speech, you don't thank people. Make it start. By now, you're supposed to get in cabinet ready. By now, you're supposed to be ready himself because in work we can get to do. And in on the contest this thing, I think this is 2015. Alex Oti under Abga, different parties. All right, so you don't the contest them they come. That means you get planned since all these years where you don't the contest. So not be this one now where you go come say what I inherited. Oga work there to do, and anybody with the advice I'm now, may they advise them to jump on top of the work within two hands and into two legs because a lot need to be done in Abia State. A lot. Salaries unpaid, pensions unpaid, months of unpaid salaries and pensions, the roads they there, electricity issue, security issue for Abia State generally, not just about Oma here, everywhere, you know, Orata, all of those places, they need attention. So I don't really envy the governor of Abia State, and I wish him well. I pray make him fit to deliver because now the first state where Labour Party collect be that. So all eyes they there, may they see. He need to perform to be able to sustain the momentum where Labour Party don't they carry they come. Yes, because if you go there now, you know perform, well, it go be like the Labour Party, then go front, constantly go back. So Alex Oti a lot, apart from say the states need attention, talk about the party when from come out, talk about the circumstances which surround the elections them before he emerged as the winner of the gubernatorial election. The only option when he gets not to deliver. Now waiting day there be that. So that we go see that one, we're gonna keep our eyes there. The Benue State Reverend Father Alia himself gets a backlog of unpaid salaries and pensions to take care of. Okay? States must cut governance costs, increase IGR, and economists then they talk down and say for states to sustain this thing, may they cut the cost of governance, increase their internally generated revenues. It will help them. I didn't touch my landlord's manhood. He died of hypertension. A woman they talk so. Okay now. That one day there. How Lutz bed space shortage aborted female student's dream. Lutz bed space shortage. How we take abort female student's dream. That one day there too. Atiku Obi orders to serve Tinubu petition through APC. That one said day there. Naira scarcity to ease as banks open today, Sunday. So banks go open today, they go open Sunday. Then I see the picture of that Komenga, the tallest and the shortest couples. When they be say two of them that's engage themselves, they want marry. Their picture self studio on top of the of the Saturday Punch this morning. You know, say based on Saturday, some of the headlines go day a little lighter, so a little bit of entertainment and all of that. So according by the copper, the lady, the man might be the tallest copper, the lady might be the shortest copper, and according by they say she did 3 feet. The lady did 3 feet. I know to get the guy height, but obviously the guy go reach 6 feet plus, or he go past 6 feet. Definitely, because the guy what they see so long like pole, and the lady they reach out for waist. So tallest copper and shortest copper say they want marry. So the lady say, I fear rejection by tall boyfriend's family. Say she dey fear, may she no reach there, made the family of the boy tell her say, hey, who you carry come so? Anyway, that one day there, all of them there for inside of Saturday Punch. Cash crunch affecting Ramadan. Islamic body, they tell federal government, say this one they affect Ramadan. And quite frankly, if you check them well, because people where they fast, you know, go expect people where they fast inside of this period. They come, they jump up and down, they queue, they buy cash, they do all those kind of things. No. I believe that this thing guys ease out to make them easier for our brothers them where they fast this period. All right, so Islamic body, they tell FG, say cash crunch, they affect Ramadan. That one self data. Appeal court verdict. Drummers, dancers take over Adeleke's residence. Normal level. Adeleke in a groovy man. He like to groove. He like a bubbling environment. So as the appeal court don't pass the verdict, more drummers full everywhere. Dancers choke everywhere. Oyetola plans appeal. Governor says triumph God's will. Now I'm saying God's will, say the triumph, the victory, now God's will. But himself, he plan to appeal the matter. They take the matter to a higher court. So that one self day there. Then we see how we lost our loved ones to election violence. So families will be say some of their loved ones, they lose some of their loved ones during the elections. They don't come outside, they recount, they share their story, how it take be and how it take happen. All of them they there this morning for inside of Saturday Punch. All right, so check up 732. The numbers they there to call. We go still the yarn they go. On top of the matter, check 0903 22 29 797. We get 0818 22 22 205. We still get 0818 22 22 206. All of them are the numbers to call this morning. Waiting paper they talk. Waiting yourself get to yarn about waiting the papers then they talk. But we still get some papers here, and the phone lines officially don't they open 0903 22 29 797. On top of WhatsApp, drop the message there 0818 22 22 205. Then you should still call 0818 22 22 205 and 0818 22 22 206. Saturday Independence Day here, so 2023 polls, a harvest of deaths as over 130 lives lost. That one day there. Hello, who they decide? Hello.
Morning, hello.
Morning to you. Who they talk there?
My name is Williams Duke.
Williams Duke.
Yeah, this is my first time of calling.
Oh, na. First time of calling. Williams Duke.
Yeah.
I get where they call us from this morning?
Abuja, Meitama in particular.
From Meitama in particular.
Yeah.
Welcome, Williams Duke. Before you come out, I get souvenir for you. But make we hear what you get to talk first.
No, Baba, Abia State. I hear as they talk about Abia State. I'm from Abia State, in particular.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, about Alesoti, his victory.
Yes.
And the things were in the yarn, he's just new.
Yes.
All the things he's saying is, I think he's supposed to relax for the month time.
Yes.
And tell us what he has to offer the people, not to boast and say that he won election before.
Yes. Before Peter.
I have not seen any election he has won before. He has been, as you said, he has been contesting since 2015, and he never won. So this is just the first time. I believe he should just relax.
Relax.
And tell us what he has to offer instead of boasting and making mouth. Because before people will lose hope on him.
True that.
And he might have a big problem in the future.
Very.
While I don't know if I state already, we don't jump out. So his work now to start to the know how to fix them all, not be to the boast, you know.
Well said. Well said. My brother, what will be your name again quickly?
Williams Duke.
Williams Duke, I beg you, collect all the goons where they inside the house here, they won't give you standing ovation. Collect this one.
Agreed.
Collect time. Standing ovation. First time caller. Welcome on board, my brother. One love, my brother, man. Thank you for that one. We don't call Williams Duke from Maitama. Welcome on board. Yes, welcome to the Citizen family. And so they run them every time for here. All right, so shortly, I think that one where Williams Duke could talk there, if you check them well, many sense they there, because I know go lie you. Alex Oti talk some things when they talk, and say they're very sensitive. The sensitivity of people, especially obedient people. Now you come outside, they see the talk, say you won the election before P2B joined the party. Say wait, many talk. So now walk in need to walk. Hello, who they decide?
Hello.
Morning to you. Morning to you. Who they talk there?
I give you the talk.
GB, my brother, Yomi. Kilo Shele, Baba.
Well, in Shele, improve signal you. But in fact, I have to come out of my house.
Kai.
To listen to you.
That thing where you talk, as you talk yesterday, one of the most important feedback where you give us, be that one. So me, I don't take record for my report at the end of my show, and as our engineers don't take them up. So I believe we will fix them. Thank you for that update, my brother. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Let's go.
So, number one, let me start with the issue of CBN now ordering banks to work
on
Saturday
and Sunday. Yes.
Saturday and Sunday. What are they waiting for since? This judgment was given on March 2nd or March 3rd, where they delivered. They were saying that there is no card, that they are born all those naira. The one they are sharing now, is it new naira or old naira? You see, we are not sincere with ourselves. That's what I'm saying. We are the problem of Nigeria is not environmental, where you hear earthquake kill 20 people. So to Kano, this this. This is the human problem. I mean, you see, let me tell you, personally, I know what I suffer on this morning. Talking of people who are lower in that down level than me. I look at people, I mean, a shoemaker now. You call a shoemaker to mend your shoe. You ask yourself, where will I get money?
How you want to transfer 100 naira?
I got even the man go there say no, you get account. I mean, you can. I'm telling you what we have to see that these are limited resources, are limited activity. People have suffered a lot. Why should you should have done this long time ago?
Long ago.
Why did they wait on the labor now threatening to go on strike before they now remember they can work over weekend and release naira this and that? It shows that they have an agenda. And I will say, look, whatever you are doing that be bringing pain to people, that many people to suffer, is not for humanity. It has no human face. And I pity when this man leaves, where he will go. This Emefiele, because now people are not focusing on Buhari again. Depending on wash their hand off, they say, look, it's not what we have told him what to do. Why has he not done it? Why this last hour? But he has time to redeem his image. If by next week this money is not there and Labour go on strike, I'm telling you, the populace will join them. Now there's no more election. All the election has finished now. Nobody will see it's against Buhari, it's against the candidate, it's against this party, against that party. Party will not be there. Everybody, there will not be party issue now. Everybody will join that strike. Because we have lost our humanity. See video of a grown man going naked in the bank. See ladies climbing wall of a bank. I mean, you see, I myself, we are not in the war. Why should CBN subject us to this hardship? For what reason? I don't want the political, but I'm saying that look at it critically. Is the worst. I'm in my 50s. I've not seen this happen in Nigeria since I was born. I've not had this happen in Nigeria since I was born. So, and with let's see on this. Let's see what will happen.
Let's see what will happen.
We can alleviate this suffering.
All right.
Imagine me transferring money to somebody. I have to wait for 1 hour. They could never confirm it. I went to another person to buy this because they wait for me at the site to buy another item. The same experience. The same experience. What happened if I had no enough money to do this transaction? I would have been stranded. This is what is happening all over Nigeria.
All right.
The hardship. Farm produce have been destroyed in the farm because I know farm or something. Then lastly, before I mention the issue of Oyetola and something, is a marathon. The last stage is Supreme Court.
Supreme Court.
And when we get there, we now know that the matter have come to rest. Everybody is in 1-1 now. So the last one will now say who will score the
winning goal. The winning goal.
Yes, now they will cram it all.
Right.
So we are waiting for them.
All right.
And I'm with you. I'm still with you.
Thank you, GB. Thank you for that one. We don't talk this morning. Hello, who did decide? So, hello.
Hello, Ezemmuo. Good morning. God bless your heart.
Morning to you, my brother. God bless you too. Who they talk there this morning now?
Jerry.
Jerry, yes. Now, Jerry from Alta. I don't hear your voice much more. Jerry, how far? Why they sound like say you did say? Are you the code the catch parcel?
No, I don't want myself. I'm on the way to working place. No.
All right.
I'm not because of this. Ezemmuo, what happened is that they say 100 something die killed for this election.
Now, according by the reports, yes, a harvest of deaths has over 130 lives lost today. Now the big headline way they on top Daily Independent, Saturday Independent this morning.
And that life that lost is man-made. It's not natural. You understand?
What do you mean? What do you mean? It's not natural. Okay. The deaths, no be natural death. They don't die their natural death of natural causes.
Yes, not kill, not violence.
Okay.
The fact that they shake the whole Nigeria, the Senate, Labour Senate that they were killed in Enugu, kill them to death and him.
Hello.
You see what we are saying?
Yeah.
What is benefit man to lose to gain and lose his soul? You gain the political way, you win election, and you kill people. What is benefit? Will you be able to achieve something when you have soaked the hand in blood by getting the office? You see what we are saying? Life has lost because of election. Because the rest ability did not dance too much. May not dance a middle. May not dance too much. You understand?
Which one may not dance too much? They celebrate now.
In Nigeria, elephants can fly. Number 4 can be a number 1 in Nigeria.
How can All right, thank you, Jerry, for that one we don't talk. All right, Jerry say Nigeria say make Adeleke calm down first until after Supreme Court before he go start to dance. Men dance small. Say anything can happen. Well, GB self don't confirm am, don't talk am, but normally we know say how these things they go, the back and forth, appeal court, tribunal, everything they end for Supreme Court last. But I don't really envy most of our lawyers now. Now litigation season. Lawsuit upon lawsuit upon lawsuit upon petition upon petition. Lawyers go there very, very busy for this period. All right, so that one day there. So Saturday Independence, the big headline, harvest of deaths has over 130 lives lost. That one day there. The rider, Ebonyi PDP chairman, Monarch, Enugu LP senatorial candidates. That one day there. Okay, the people where did they count notable victims? Ebonyi PDP chairman, Monarch, Enugu Labour Party senatorial candidate and Enugu East, the one where Jerry just make reference to, where in younger brother, by the way, now actually pick up the Labour Party ticket and he contest the election and he win the election. So that one day there. Wake's death, terrible, disheartening party and the family they talk so. Then Oshu, appeal court reinstate Governor Adeleke. Yes, now be the one where they talk say make him take him easy first. Supreme Court now be the last test bus stop. Say and Oyetola self done the ginger. Say well, Oyetola say remain calm. We have grounds to approach Supreme Court. Oyetola they tell supporters, all of them they there. Funke Akindele returns to acting. Well, where she go return before? She be actor before anything. Hello, who they decide? Hello? Anybody there here? All right, try call us back. The numbers they there to call 0903 22 29 797 0818 22 22 205. We get 0818 22 22 206. All of them are numbers to call this morning. Hello, who they decide?
Hello, good morning, Ezemmuo.
Morning, my brother man. Who they talk?
This is David from Central Area.
David, on your Central Area. Make we hear from you quickly.
Yes. I thought that by this time, PDP would have learned their lessons.
they went into this election with a divided house, and now after the election they are coming out again with a divided house. I don't know what the big people or the big men in PDP what they want. Why can't they come together and harmonize and build that party, or they want to scratch down the party and make this country a one party system? At least they are the very vibrant opposition the party. They should come out and build the party instead of dividing the party.
Well,
then the question I want to ask you is that why is it that PDP they are afraid of Wike? Why then they fear Wike? Then they scratch around, but they cannot touch Wike. What is happening? Why are they afraid of him?
You they ask me, Abi.
Now you are the house, guys. Now you are the
okay, as this the spokesperson of the party, Abi. Hey, he said they ask me. I don't know whether I may be the PRO or the spokesperson of the I know they work for PDP now. I don't know now. How I go take no? Why they no one touch Wike? I beg, why they no one touch Wike? Anybody will know. Hello, who they decide?
Hello.
Yes.
Now GB they decide.
Yes, GB, welcome back quickly.
Go ask you now. Now you hold microphone.
I not be the I go take no now.
Don't like the last person said. You see, let me tell you, PDP is undoing itself. And the more they fight, the more you get wider. Some people already say, let's destroy everything. Let everything scatter. Just because of what they want Atiku to go. Like people like my man in Ekiti, he say, I don't care. If you like, suspend me, like sack me from the party. They have done the damages. They're just waiting that this man will locate to Dubai, they will take over our party back from me. And when the foundation is destroyed, that will say, what can the righteous do? As he could lay the foundation for what that's happening. When he used his power of money to say, let's zone, let there be no zoning for presidency. Let everybody come and take tickets. That's where he got it wrong. That thing that is zoned to the south. They let the south now fought for it and let it go to them free. But sometimes when you want to get something by all means desperation, you know that you are doing yourself. So that's why all that is happening. The real PDP people will take over their party. Atiku left them 2015. He went away. He do the back. He came back and take it over because of the money. Now it's happening. He will soon leave them because now he has no. He cannot contest for any election again. He want to contest. Can he contest so in this 80s? So, but I'm telling you, now in the next election, PDP will not go to North again. He will go to the south. That's when people will come back and take over their party. He could not touch Wike because Wike have got a court injunction already. Even what is his name in autumn also got injunction. Now they tell you come to the committee. They cannot sack him because the court injunction is holding on him. Just say, come, let's hear from you. What has Wike done or some did not do? Like I say, okay, come and explain to us. Explain what? He openly say I support Obi as for the Labour Party. What did he do that the Wike did not do? Then let me tell you that the cause of their own problem. And just Ayu, Atiku trade up his presidency because of Ayu. What has he gained from Ayu? Ayu lost his state. Ayu lost the presidential. What's he keeping Ayu for? Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Strong question. Strong question, actually, because, you know, that's not one of the bone of contentions. I remember when Wike and many people, they hammer, Ayu must go, Ayu must go, Ayu must go, Ayu must go. But last, well, what is he keeping it for? Now, the question where GB asked, hello, anybody there this side?
Yes, I'm there.
Okay, Jerry, welcome back quickly.
You see, as GB said for the first time, I agree with him. You see, Atiku now, when as for example, this you are in a radio station, you have a problem, you run in the radio station, and later you come back, and the person who is managing that radio station work hard so that the radio station will work. Later, the radio station will not work. Who are you going to sack? It's the person that run away. I think we run away 2 times, 2015, 2019. They work up back. We can work hard. This PDP lost this election now. They want to sanction him or iron him, and they accepted Atiku. Atiku is the problem of the PDP. Since the second term of Obasanjo need down to appear Atiku so that Atiku will support him. So second tenor. Atiku supported Obasanjo. In Yaradua, Atiku say he must come back to North. Before they leave all the come accept Yaradua. After Yaradua, good luck. He still work against good luck. That he must come back to. This we must rule mentality. We must rule mentality. It's inside Atiku. That was destroy the PDP. Destroy PDP. And by grace of God, PDP will fall. We think like an ocean.
My brother, calm down. Oh. This one what you can't do like say now. Like say you take a best now. Calm down. And you can't even involve grace of God. Calm down, my brother, man. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jerry. Say by the grace of God. Now wow. What's in? Calm down. Don't be everybody with the PDP and MBD. I mean, there's some good people everywhere. Okay, so make we take them easy. All right, Saturday Independence, still on steel. I want to be journalist forever. Ezemmuo Kimbalo, they talk that one. Well, they won't be journalists forever. I feel I'm for that one when they talk. Sometimes the job they tough. Sometimes the job you don't go want to do another thing. That one day there. So Funke Akindele says she don't go back to acting. Well, interesting one after her political debut. Yes, after her political debut, she don't try, and of course she don't put her name for the register. Deputy gubernatorial candidate of the PDP. So at least she don't put her name for that particular register there. Nice one. Well, she don't go back to acting, and maybe in the future she go still bounce back to politics. Maybe, but look with the observe as they go. As it be, then CBN confirms evacuation of banknotes to banks. So CBN don't confirm, say they don't move the banknotes, go to banks, and they don't direct banks to open Saturday, Sunday. Okay, they direct banks to open Saturday, Sunday. Enugu 2023 Guba election, ABGA candidate Nweke accuses INEC security agencies of complicity. That now Frank Nweke Jr. He say INEC and the security agencies then follow do what they do there. Hello, who they decide?
Ezemmuo.
Morning. Who they talk this morning?
Yes, I'm Michael Rector from Natural.
I greet you, Michael. Welcome to you. There's a welcome this morning. Make we hear from you.
Thank you. You see, what the CBN have done to our country, our economy, you will not know it until when they left the office. You will see the impact and the damage that this man has caused to us. Anyway, let me leave that side. Coming to the OT, I mean, do you know that particular statement that coming from the government, the governor-elect for Abuja State?
Yes.
It angered me so much because this is not the first time he had been contesting election.
Yes.
I remember. I think this is making either third term.
Yes, you don't contest under ABGA. Don't contest under, you don't contest several times. Alex Oti no be new name for the...
Yes, in terms of politics. Yes. So for him to begin to say he didn't win election because of the Labour Party, come on, it's angering some of us who supported. And of course, you know how we stood on our ground, and even the people of Abuja State stood on their ground to ensure that he win that election. Supposing that he leave this Labour Party, any other person apart from Oti, any other person who have decided to choose this Labour Party, this could have won this election apart from him. You understand? So I think for me, it should. What we're expecting from him is that maybe before the 4 years, we should be able to stand on his ground and tell us, go and verify, just like P2B always told us.
Yes.
You understand? So in moving forward, because people have been commenting on the issue of this Abuja, how dirty, for almost how many years that the PDP have been on ground, they can't bring a meaningful development to that particular place. So I think he should hit the ground running and make sure that he brings those in so that he can even surpass every other governor that is coming on board, that run on a different platform. So whenever we ask him, he should be able to be bold enough to tell us go and verify. And if eventually we go and verify, we should be able to find out and yes, this man has delivered. Thanks so much.
Thank you so much, my brother. For that one we don't talk, Michael. As you take the B, very important one when it don't raise. When Obi they say go and verify, you get things when they refer to. All right. So Alex Oti, no get any business. Well, many people go to say you no get any business to start now to the brag. They talk about things when you don't achieve and things when you never achieve. 5 minutes to 8 o'clock. I'm gonna squeeze this last call before I go. On the other side of 8 o'clock, we will still check some of the headlines here. Because who did this side? I greet you, my brother. Now Patrick Bidis.
Yes, so
go they catch you, my brother. Talk well. They talk
I
well.
did. I work now.
I did all right. Welcome, Patrick.
I beg you don't talk about any headline concerning Super Eagles.
I don't talk and since now. If I say just the tune, you know.
Okay, I know you're now.
Yeah.
Can I comment on it?
Go ahead, my brother.
Yes, so far so good. What did we see yesterday? I think we'll never get national team though.
And it is sad because the we get players. Let me say players no day. What can they happen?
Yes. So we'll never get national team. We'll never get coach who will say build our team. All what we get now, individual players. You go see them for pitch. You go see like individual players like that. They play. When they say team they defend together. Team they go forward together. Team they go backward together. If the one score, they play make one person score for each other. But you go see if you see me on 18, if they wait for ball, nobody will give them ball. Nobody will pick carry ball give them. They play individual play and we get coach. So the truth of the matter is that I think NFF. I don't know what they will do. Anything they will do. I think we need another coach for the Super Eagles, and we need to do this thing together. Maybe only when we say then get match, we'll come to see them 3 days. They'll come enter. They'll come train for 3 days. I expect them to understand each other for only 3 days. We need to look for ways where we keep these players together, make them play together, make them know each other. If they know each other, that's all these small countries will come Nigeria, they come beat Super Eagles. How can Guinea-Bissau beat Nigeria 1-0? How? Honestly, it's sad. Yes, I agree. So you say, no big name they play football. I know, but this is Super Eagles we are talking about. Super Eagles. So I expect NFF, the current president of NFF, to wake up to his responsibility and look into the Super Eagles. Into Super Eagles and make sure if we need a coach, we'll get a better coach, and may we keep these players together. I know like the one where they come say 3 days they'll come together from say they won't play match. Too jail. Make them be together for 1 year, make them understand each other. There must be that team chemistry, so that they could play well. My brother, and I was thinking this morning. I still get hangover.
Hangover from the defeat. No worry. Make we meet on the other side of 8 o'clock. You get 1 or 2 headlines, one make we still scratch. Thank you, Patrick, for that one we don't talk. 1 or 2 headlines day when I still want scratch this morning. But 8 o'clock already. 8 o'clock don't meet us for here. We get 2 minutes to 8 o'clock. On the other side of it, over tomato no day around, like I tell you, she know they feel alright. So over the 9 they carry me into the unserious part. But in the next 10-15 minutes after 8 o'clock, we will still check some of the headlines, then we will switch up. So in case you still get some things to talk about, no worry. If I come back, you go still call us in. Then I go drop 1 or 2 headlines, very important. We'll go talk about them. No Touch Your Radio, this one, the Super Citizen on Saturday, 2 minutes before